Hi, my name is Ivory, and I'm going to be making a series of short videos to show how I go about using Moodle for online teaching, some of the tips and resources that I use. And by no means am I an expert. I've been using Moodle for several years now for online teaching, but by all means, if you have other or better ways of doing these things, please feel free to share them with us so that we can learn together. So I'm going to be starting right from the very beginning, really, of going into a blank Moodle course or a shell and sharing with you how I go about beginning to populate the course. So at this time, I'm going to share my screen with you so that we can go into the Moodle course, that one of the courses that are set up by our university, University of Belize, where I teach. And okay, good. So here we have a blank course or a new unpopulated course, and the structure is that set by our Office of Online, Office of Open and Distance Learning, ODL. And if you're a lecturer at the University of Belize, you'll be familiar with this format or this layout. And so then it's good to, as a starting point, to get an idea or a review of how our Moodle course is set up. So you have different sections. I'm going to go to the main sections, and then I'm going to come back up to this preliminary or opening section. So you're going to see that the course is laid out so that you have for each week, typically each week of lessons, you have a block of stuff, right? So here we have session 1. This is where you're going to put the topic for your first week or your first session of class. Like I said, typically that is a week. And then there is this label here in which you're going to put your overview for the week. And then below the overview, the learning outcomes for the week. And then these 3 labels here are for your learning resources, learning activities, course assessment. And so pretty much this is the layout for each week of the semester. And you will see that week 2 is set up identically. And so week 3, etc. It's just a matter of knowing where to find the resources. And we're going to do that very soon in the next video or 2, and populating this blank course by putting in the resources under the various sections. And then the uppermost section is what I refer to. I'm not sure what our ODL office calls it, but I refer to this section as the startup section of the course. And so then today, that's going to be my focus, to show you how to populate from scratch this startup section of the course. So I'm going to show you how to upload your profile photo here, and that is very important because if you're teaching fully online, as we are this semester, your photo really is the only visual of you that your students will have, except for when you have live class meetings once a week or so. They'll see you on video, but your photo is important, and so it's a good idea to put it here rather than just have that gray ghost. Don't ghost out your students. Put a nice photo or a photo of yourself here. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to put in the information that goes here. It says welcome to, and then we're going to put in the code, the course code here. And then you type in the name of your faculty, the course number, the course name will go there. It says number twice, but that's a little error. And then the course description. So those are the things that we're going to do in this first video. Also, we're going to insert right here between the course description and the course name and number. We're going to insert a lovely little image or photo that will act as the theme photo or the cover photo to add visual appeal to your course design. Good. All right. So then, just to give you an idea of how this is going to look once we're done with this first video, I'm going to show you the opening section of one of the courses that I'm teaching this semester, and that is the composing process. And I'm going to basically just mimic what I have on that page in this new shell. So this is my already designed first section of that composing process course. As you can see, it says welcome to ENGL 10350. That's the course number. My faculty of Education and Arts, the course number here again, and the course name, composing process, and then the course description, and this is copied and pasted directly out of your course outline. And then of course, to add visual appeal, we have this theme photo right here. You will notice that I do not yet have my profile photo here, and that is because I removed it for demonstration purposes today. But once you upload your photo here, it will appear in all of your courses that you log into on Moodle. Good. All right. So that is what we're aiming for as the end product at the end of this, by the end of this video. Good. So then, shall we begin to populate? All right, so uploading your profile photo. You click on the blank box there, and you on this profile page, you click edit profile. Good, and you will see a bunch of information about yourself that's been entered by ODL. And you scroll down to the uploading box here, and you will see the words new picture, right? And this is where you are able to upload your photo. Good. And so then here's the upload button right here. You click on that, and you choose your file from wherever you have it saved. I happen to have my photo saved on my desktop in a folder where I save most of the resources that I use in my online teaching. That's an idea, that's a tip that I want to share with you. Compile a special folder with your photos and other resources that you have, just like a bank for your online courses, right? So that's where I'm going to get my photo from. So, and this is a regular upload, just upload and pick your photo. And here it is, click on it. And then you want to save your photo, the name and so on, because this is going to, whenever you upload a photo, etc., into your Moodle course, Moodle automatically saves it behind the scenes. And so if you want to access it later on, rather than going outside of Moodle, you are able to get it by clicking on one of these here. I believe it's recent files. But for now, let's save the photo as profile photo Ivory Kelly, so that I can find it later on using that search term. The author is me, the photo is mine, so I'll list myself as the author there. And then all rights reserved. Yes, you probably want to keep it there as copyrighted to you. And then you click upload this file. And here you have it right there, nice and pretty. And then you scroll down to the bottom of the page and you select update profile. That's to save what you have just done. And this will take you back to, and here you have it, boom. your profile photo saved right there. Good. And again, that is going to appear on all of your Moodle courses when you log on to Moodle and when your students or other Moodle users in your system log on to Moodle. Good. So let's go back to the main page. So we continue with, I don't know why I did that, but oops, I clicked on my dashboard rather than the course that I was working in. Not sure why I did that, but no problem. Let's get it back. Practice course. And the course that I'm populating right now is a blank course that our ODL office creates for all of us, along with our other courses for the semester. There's a blank Moodle course for us to practice, and so that's what I'm using. It's pretty handy when you want to practice something or illustrate, as I'm doing right here. Good. All right, so we've checked off that first objective. We have uploaded the profile photo. Good. All right, and so next we're going to type in the course code here, the faculty name, the course number and course name, as well as the course description. All right, in other words, we're going to finish populating this first preliminary section or opening section of the course. And in order to do that, you have to go into editing mode. And so then whenever you're going to edit your course or add content, you first have to turn editing on, right? That button right there, turn editing on. Wait for it to load a little bit and see right away, you see the edit button here, right here. And just let me show you that in all of the weekly sections of the course, in order to edit the various parts, you click on the individual editing buttons to edit or add content to the various sections, right? And then to edit the items or populate this upper section of the course, this one editing button controls all of these changes here, right? So you click edit section, and you'll be able to edit all of the items in this section of the course. Good, so we start here. It says welcome to, and so I'm going to put in my course code, which is ENGL 1035. Good. Moving right along, faculty name, Faculty of Education and Arts. I kind of like the ampersand. Looks kind of a little more sexy than the word and right there. You'll excuse the word. And then course number, again, ENGL 1035. And then the course name, the composing process. Good. And then the course description, and again, that is already in your course outline. So all we have to do is to find it in the course outline, copy and paste it here. So let's do that. I have my course, no, I have my course outline saved here. Nope. Let me go to my desktop and find my course outline. The course outlines. Okay, composing process. So you go ahead and you find your course outline wherever you have it saved. Scroll down to your course description and you copy all of it. Copy. Go back to the page you're authoring. All right, and I'm sure you know this, but not to take anything for granted, it's best to, instead of just paste, you choose paste as plain text. This is equivalent to in Microsoft Word, the paste special option. And what that does is it maintains the formatting that that pre-exists in this label here. So you don't have to reformat this to to suit the style that ODL had here for the course description. You're going to notice that that for our course, our Moodle courses at UB, ODL prefers that we standardize things as much as possible. And that is, I think, not to restrict us per se, but for the convenience of our students. When students go from one course to the next in Moodle, it's helpful to them if they know what to expect, right? If the layout of the courses are mostly predictable, that helps them. Remember that the average student has about 6 different courses, so let's help them out if we can by cooperating with the format that ODL prescribes. It's not so bad. It's a neat and I think streamlined format, and I guess it depends on your style, but I kind of like it. Good. So here we have pasted the course description, and yeah. So you can just go ahead now and save changes, and that will take you back to the main page so that you can examine it. There you have it, nice and pretty. Good. So we have uploaded the profile photo. We have put in the course number here in the welcome line, the faculty name, the course number and name, and the course description. And then one more thing for the aesthetics, we're going to insert photo right here that will serve as a cover photo or a theme photo. And by theme photo, I mean, or what I mean by that is photo that I use here. I like to use it in other places. For example, if I create a WhatsApp group for this particular class, I would use this same photo that I place here as the profile photo for the class's WhatsApp chat, just to have a uniformity throughout in regards to this particular course, right? So that's why I call it a theme photo. Students identify that as kind of like the visual that represents our class, our course. Good. So then to do that, to insert cover photo or theme photo here, again, we go to edit this section, edit section. And again, it's just a matter of uploading. Well, no, not quite as simple as uploading this, but not so hard either. You'll see that it's pretty cool. All right, good. So the spot, you pick your spot right here, right? It's prime real estate right this off. And that's where I'm going to insert the theme photo or cover photo. And to do that on Moodle, you notice that whenever you're in editing mode, Moodle brings up for you the toolbar. Good. And then additional to, and this is, you know, the toolbar that you're going to use to do your uploads and so on. There's an additional toolbar that's hidden. And in order to reveal that, you click on this little icon right here, and you'll see a second row of tools, right? Good. So that is, you toggle back and forth between the two, one or two, by clicking on that icon right there, right? Okay, good. So let me put back my cursor here, and I have it centered because that's where I want to place the photo, to upload the photo. And so then on the upper or the main toolbar, you're going to notice that we have an icon here that is the typical photo icon with the little mountain, and beside that it has one with a video and a mic and record video icon. Well, we're going to select the one for insert or edit image, right? If you hover over it, you will see the words insert or edit image. This one says insert or edit an audio or video file. And this is if you want to record an audio file right here live on Moodle, and likewise a video. But today all we want to do is to upload a photo, and so, or insert an file, photo file, and so you click there, and then this box here asks you to either enter the URL link if you are going to be embedding the photo from an online source by linking it here, but that's not what we're going to do. I happen to have the photo saved on my computer, and so I will click this button here that says Browse Repositories. And of course, repositories are just places where you have things stored. So Browse Repositories, choose File, and it takes me, because I had this open previously, to the folder where I have all of my online teaching resources saved. And so let me scroll down and look for that. No, that's my desktop. Let me just go ahead and find it in my online teaching folder, images and quotes. That's my subfolder where I have my images saved. And so let me go ahead and find my theme photo. This one right here. Okay, click on it. And then I'm going to save it as theme photo process. Theme photo composing process. I am not the author of this photo. I can't lie to you. I got it from the internet, and I have to give credit. That's one thing that I try my very best to to cite and give credit to my sources. Medium.com is the website where I am borrowing this image from. So that's whom I am attributing as the author, the website. Now, there's probably a more sophisticated or maybe an even more legal way to do this, but for now, this is how one of the ways in which I credit the source. And then all rights reserved, I'm assuming that, yes, not assuming, I know that, the photo belongs to the website here, and so it's copyrighted to them. And so I leave that there as all rights reserved. And then you click upload this file, and it will take you to this page here that gives you options for sizing the photo and so on. So the first thing you want to look at is, let's start at the first thing. It says this image is decorative. Well, first of all, it asks you for a description of the photo, and it says describe this image for someone who cannot see it. I'm not too sure what that is about. I'm assuming that it's probably for a disability consideration. I'm assuming that if you type a description here, one might be able to hear this as an audio. I'm not sure. I need to investigate that. I'm kind of curious about what that means. But for the time being, you do not necessarily need to put a description there. And so, however, you do need to select this box that says this image is decorative only. Right? If you do not select this box that says this image is decorative only, Moodle is not going to allow you to move from here. It's gonna, keep you locked right here. It's not gonna want to save. Good. So click this, check this off. This image is decorative only. And then you size your photo, and I've discovered that a good size for your cover photo is 800, and so you really need only type in the 800 in this first box, and so long as you keep this auto size box checked off, after you save the image, Moodle is going to automatically adjust the dimensions of the photo so that it maintains the shape that it has originally, right? So just type in 800 in this first box here, and it will be about the size that you would want that looks good on your main page as your cover photo. Cool? All right, good. So once you're done with that, you click Save Image. And then we're still in editing mode. So you scroll down just to have a look at it and see what it looks like. You want to check and make sure that the amount of space that you have between this line and the photo is enough. If it looks like too little of space, then you might want to insert a space right there. That will probably work better than not having any space there. And then at the bottom as well, this is a good space already between the bottom of the image and the top of your course description label. All right. So if it looks situated in a way that is good for you, then you go ahead and just scroll down to the bottom and you click Save Changes. All right, and there you have it. Your cover photo nicely displayed as a visual enhancer for your course. All right, so we're going to end right there with those steps. And in the next video, I am going to show how to populate the course facilitators and syllabus or course outline page, as well as that. Yeah, I'm going to dedicate that one video to that, and so look out for that next video. Just let me, there you are. So thank you for joining me for this first video. Do check out the others. I will try to share one or two each week. And again, like I said, I will greatly appreciate your own tips and suggestions for using Moodle. Feel free to leave them for us in the comments, in a comment below this video. Thank you so very much. Enjoy the rest of the week.